Good morning, everyone. So today I want to talk about emotional pain and what is the best way to move through that. So firstly, I want to point out that there are two different types of emotional pain. The first is event-based and the second one is thought-based. What do I mean by that? So the event-based emotional pain is exactly that. An event occurs and you have an emotional reaction to it. The only way to go through that kind of pain is through the grieving process. This type of pain, I'm afraid there are no shortcuts to go through. You do have to go through the grieving process. The 5 stages of grief have been very well documented. You can read up on them. You can have grief counselling. It's not going to take that pain away because that is part of what the healing is. But when you come out the other end, because that's nature's way of healing you, you will feel a lot better. An important thing to know about the grieving is that it can occur in those 5 stages in the order they're written, but it can be a mixed match of all of it. It can sometimes occur all in the same time. But what I do want to say is if you just allow it, it comes in waves, and at its worst, one wave will last 90 seconds up to the peak and back down again. So know that it's not a continuous 24-hour pain. It will come in waves, and at its worst, it will last 90 seconds. Now, the second type of emotional pain is the thought-based one. I like to call it an echo pain because what it means is if you've gone through the grieving process, but you have thoughts that are limiting you from moving forward. So let's just say you've lost your job and your house all in the same day, and it's really traumatic and you've had, a shock and you've gone through the grieving of that. Then what happens is if 2 years down the line, you're saying things like, I'm never going to own a house again. No one's ever going to hire me. How am I ever going to make money? I'm useless. I deserve getting fired, or whatever it is. So these are thoughts that have been generated from the event, but they are not event-based. So you're not reacting to the actual event. You're reacting to thoughts that you are creating in your head about the event. Now, these thoughts and that emotional pain, 100% we can do something about it. And not only that, but the tools that I use at any rate are really powerful, and they can reduce it in a very short period of time. So you're not bound by these feelings for life. So some people carry these for years and years. So the good news is that kind of emotional pain, absolutely, we can do something to dissolve those limiting beliefs. So if you're going through something, just take a moment and note, is it an event-based pain or is it a thought-based pain? I hope that helps. Cuddles.